I am on day 25 of the Carnivore Diet. I was sitting there last night thinking, and I see a lot of need out there for people just to talk to somebody or to vent. I guarantee this message is for somebody out there, even if it's only one person. Just keep watching, and I'll talk about this in a second. There we go. Building, it's building. I think we got it. Oh yeah. And that was definitely a wipeout. Be prepared for more of those. So another successful surf session in the books. And I call it successful because I got my mind off stuff. And as I was saying in the waves, this message is for somebody. I don't know who it is, but I've read some comments and I know this is going to resonate with somebody. If I can do this, you can do this. Listen, sometimes life sucks. We all go through stuff. A lot of times it's unfair. People have stuff that you wish you had. They have better health than you. Things work out better for them. I get it. But a lot of the times, the people that you think are doing really great and successful are not doing as well as you think they are. What I'm saying is, you can do this. You can change your life. One of the first steps to doing that is just taking care of yourself. And I think if you somehow found this little video series on basically a beginner surf website, which is talking about carnivore, that's your first step. I know life can suck. And some days you just want to give in because it doesn't seem like everything is working your way and things are falling apart. Maybe it's in your relationship. Maybe it is in your job, and everything you try doesn't work. The one thing that you can kind of control is you can kind of control your own body. I'm not saying that going on a diet is going to take away every disease or anything like that, but it does put you in a sense of control where sometimes you feel like you're out of control. There are a few people in the comments that I know are watching to see if this might help them. And if I could be the human guinea pig to show you the progress of what it can and can't do for me, that's great. If I can even help one person, even if I only had one subscriber, I had one person that I could help, that's a success to me. If you have a serious medical issue, go talk to your doctor before starting this. Go have a conversation, okay? Don't put yourself in greater medical harm because you want to try something. And yes, I understand that maybe your doctor isn't listening to you, but maybe bring in the URL for Dr. Barry. Bring in the information that you found online and talk to your doctor about it and get there okay, because you don't want to cause more harm than good. That's just me caring about you. I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction and tell you, yeah, go do this, you know, and then you end up getting hurt or sick, or who knows what your medical issue is. I mean, if you had a compound fracture, diet isn't going to fix it. You're going to need to go to a doctor. I know that's an extreme case, but once again, go talk to your doctor, go find a doctor, discuss the pros and cons before you start anything like this. And then when you're ready, come back here, tell me about it, tell the rest of the community about it. We'd love to hear from you. I want to do one good thing to make somebody's day better. I don't know what that is. It might be a nice comment. It might be a gesture. I have no idea. And eventually, maybe their week better, month better, and maybe their life better. That's the goal with this channel. Let's get into the carnivore diet of why you've actually been watching some of these videos. If you're here from the surf side and you're new to surfing, this is great content for you, because to get better at surfing, what I've realized is you have to be fit. If you're out of shape, you're not going to have a great time. You're going to be sucking wind. Everything's going to hurt, and you need to get in shape. I am doing the carnivore diet mainly because I have some medical issues that I'm trying to overcome, and it's eliminating some foods that may be causing issues with my health. As of yet, the major issues that I've had, like migraines and internal tremors and those kind of things, they have not cleared up. But I've had some success stories on some things that I didn't really know were an issue. I was clearing my throat a lot. I didn't even notice until I stopped. I am sleeping a lot better. My sleep has improved drastically. I would say at least 80% I'm sleeping through the night. I didn't even realize that was an issue before, but I always woke up tired. On the hunger front, yeah, I get cravings. When I see a donut or a piece of cake or a cinnamon roll, I want it. I won't deny that. But here's what I noticed. I do not eat as much as I used to. In fact, my hunger level has plummeted. I will say this. I have forced myself to go on a calorie reduction. I've done some intermittent fasting on some of the days because I've checked out some other people's blogs and videos, and I realized I don't need as much food as I was eating, especially if I'm sitting on the couch or I have a sedentary lifestyle. With the food, the meat, some days I feel like I'm completely stuffed after I ate something very small. And then it's kind of weird because I would want to have some junk food, but there's no way I could eat it because I'm completely stuffed. The hunger kind of goes away. As of this morning, I am at 208 pounds. I'd say the first 8 to 10 pounds is probably water weight. I went from 223 down to 208, so that's a pretty good drop in 3 weeks. That weight loss is starting to slow down. I can see that. It's not as drastic as it was originally. My strength level is below what it was when I first started. I get fatigued a lot more than I did before, and so I can't stay in an exercise as long. When I'm surfing, I get tired quicker, but I think that is going to come back as my body shifts. That's everything I read. Another thing, somebody posted in the comments, maybe some of this stuff is mental or you're going through some stress and that's causing some of the issues. I tend to totally agree. I think that the stress level on your body and the issues that you're going through, sometimes our minds can be our own worst enemies. And I believe that is actually the case. I think the question was, is your mind clearer now being on this? And I would say for me, I haven't noticed a big difference in anxiety levels or anything like that because I'm still dealing with some of the stuff. And I have to deal with the VA. That is its own level of stress. Yesterday was off the hook of how stressful that was. Oh, there goes a drone. Some people might see that benefit of mental clarity. I haven't noticed that yet. I'm gonna stick with it because the weight loss alone is a great benefit. The throat clearing and my ability to sleep longer has been beneficial. And then on top of it, I would say that one of the great benefits out there is if my success on this means that somebody else is gonna benefit, that is great. If this speaks to you, please leave a comment. Tell me how it's helping you. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. See you next week.